All Progressives Congress is considering giving a joint ticket to former President Goodluck Jonathan and Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai for the 2023 presidential election. Top sources within the party told Sahara reporters that Jonathan is being considered as a strong voice in the southern region, while El-Rufai is being packaged to represent northern interests and later become the president when the presidency is again zoned to the north. It was learned that there had been pressure on Jonathan to defect to the All Progressives Congress and run for president in 2023 on the ruling party's platform. Some APC chieftains, including governors, had visited Jonathan at his Abuja residence last November on his 63rd birthday. It was learned that the visit was a continuation of the APC scheme to woo Jonathan to the party by a caucus in the party that feels more comfortable to have the ex-president in power than the national leader of the party, Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. It was learned that some APC cabal had also been impressed that despite the Buhari government's glaring failure, Jonathan had not openly criticized his successor or his administration, much unlike ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo. Obasanjo had written open letters condemning the Buhari government and also verbally berated it at any opportunity. Recall that El-Rufai had thrown his weight behind having Nigeria's next president emerge from the southern part of the country. In an interview with the BBC Hausa service last August, El-Rufai said, "The southern part of the country is supposed to produce the president come 2023. I don't support a northerner to vie for the seat after President Muhammadu Buhari based on Nigeria's political arrangement." Though El-Rufai described the power shift arrangement among the country's various regions as unconstitutional, he said it was the political design that must be respected. As the APC mull over the Jonathan El-Rufai ticket, there are concerns on the position of the All Progressives Congress national leader and the former governor of state, Bola Tinubu, who is reportedly eyeing the presidency. Tinubu was considered Buhari's running mate ahead of 2015 presidential election before some voices in the party and elder statesmen discouraged the APC from going with a Muslim ticket, hence the choice of Professor Yemi Osinbajo, who was single-handedly picked by the former Lagos state governor. Tinubu had supported Buhari to win presidential elections in 2015 and 2019, believing that Buhari would return the favor after the expiration of his tenure in office, when power would be expected to shift to the south. Sahara reporters gathered that Jonathan was considered a better option than Tinubu because of the latter's unpredictability. A source said, even among Yoruba people, Tinubu has enemies. Many people want to reduce his power and influence in the southwest. Many do not like him in the north. They cannot predict Tinubu the way they can predict Jonathan. With the presidency, Tinubu will become very powerful and no one can predict what he will do with such powers. That is why the strategy being employed by those in support of Tinubu is to first unite people, particularly in the southwest, behind him. They know the challenge before him and understand that it will be much harder to convince other regions to support him without his region solidly behind him. As for Jonathan, he has been there before, so it is easy to know the kind of presidency he will produce. Jonathan cannot also spend more than 4 years in power since he has spent 4 years already, a fact that is also not lost on those scheming to have him run for the APC.